sunshines. Y'all know who you are, right? You're all super sunny. So we are on emotional eating journey days, day 23 and day 24. I'm almost to the end of the 30-day challenge. Okay, day 23's question is, what advice would an older me probably like to tell the now me? That's hard for me because I'm not someone who looks that far into the future. There are days that I don't barely get through the day. Okay, so telling myself, you know, I guess maybe the one thing I could really say is don't stress over so much stuff. Stress doesn't do anything. Worrying doesn't do anything. It just gives you more stress and worry. And nothing happens. I would say take more action. Say as long as my husband and I are still together, like let's say I'm like, this is one of the hardest, this past year has been one of the hardest years, but you will make it through it and you guys will be better. Let's hope, because at this point, and maybe I'd be like, hey, don't hate your body so much. It's done a lot for you, even though you have not done a lot for it. Day 24. What would it mean if I were good enough? I don't know. I've never felt good enough. I don't even know what that would mean. I guess it would mean like, I want to feel like I have to make up for all the things I think I'm doing wrong in my head. Like, I think that I'm doing so many things wrong, so I feel like I have to make up for it and do twice as much. When I go to my jobs, because I never finished my high school diploma, which if you haven't watched any of my previous vlogs, I am currently trying to pass the last test that I have left, which I'm not probably gonna get done, so I'm gonna have to take all of my tests again. But at least I'll have more time to study the math. And I think that the other subjects aren't so hard to pass. Anyways, I digress. I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, so because I did not finish my high school diploma, I feel like I have to be as good as or better than the person that's the best at whatever job I'm at. That stresses me out and it burns me out really bad. Every job I've gone to, except for the exception of maybe one, because I didn't try at that point, I was too exhausted. I was working like 3 jobs. I didn't even care. Except for the one job, I've always had really good reviews. People like want me to stay. If I'd had my high school diploma, that lots of them were gonna up me into management. So I do really good at my jobs, but I burn out. So I think if I felt good enough, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go above and beyond, which could be bad, I guess, if I did feel good enough. But at the same time, I wouldn't be burning myself out. I would be doing what I'm capable of doing without burning out. Like, I could do good without burning out. I don't stay at jobs usually for longer than like my longest job's been like 5 years, and and that was me breaking it up, like leaving after 3 years, leaving after 2. I hated that job. Okay, so, and good enough would mean that I wouldn't have all these little worries about my nitpicking on myself. I'm a nitpicker. So, yeah, what would you tell yourself now if you were older? And what would you do what would it mean to you if you were good enough? Leave it down in the comments below. I'd really love to know. Please check out the description box down below. And never give up on your journey. Never give up on yourself. # Team Love Yourself. And I will see you next time.